Jamaica is violence looking for a cause, which means that within the collective consciousness of the Jamaican society, there is this pervading presence, there is this compulsive urge for violence. Now, as a descendant of enslaved people, where violence was the tool used to control black bodies, we emerge into the future with this collective urge for violence. So much of our collective psyche is this sense of violence as not only the tool that solves every interpersonal conflicts, but also an expression of who we are. We see it in our music, we see it in our art form, every aspect of our cultural expression. There is some degree of violence. Now, we have seen since last year a drastic reduction in murders. And of course, this is a welcome start. For many years, Jamaica has ranked as within the top 5 most murderous country on the planet. Now, let it be clear that this reduction is not as a result of any change within the consciousness of the Jamaican people or any kind of social re-engineering. It is as a result of the state using suppressive violence, greater violence than that of gang members. Now, so to keep the murder down, warrant in our present context a use of killing. So what have happened essentially is that there is a transfer of who today are the killers. So we are seeing today that the killers are no longer the gang members, but more so our police officers. And of course, many, and to an extent even myself, are prepared to accept that, you know what, maybe we are safer, or many of us, law-abiding citizens, are safer at the mercy of our police officers. Of course, they are less discriminate in the use of violence or in their use of violence than the gang members. So of course, to the extent that you do not fit certain stereotype, by and large, most of us will escape. Sorry, the the hands of the police officer. But of course, our gang members, by far, are way less discriminate in who becomes their victim. But nevertheless, it is still a violent society. Our police officers today rank number 1 when it comes to police killing civilians. And again, this is not an attack on our police officers. I do understand, I do know the challenges that they face. I do know the challenge that they face. And I am not for a second suggesting that they have a better solution. Notwithstanding, as a society, we should continue to evolve to find a more humane way of solving our violent problem. It may be that there is need for greater investment in healing methods, in methods of social re-engineering, where we can find better ways, more human way of interacting with each other.